Moving on to our actual game of the week. It is going to be Sunday Night Football. It is probably the best team in football right now, the Detroit Lions, heading to the Kansas City Chiefs, the 2-3 Kansas City Chiefs. Chiefs are going to be minus 140 on the money line, 2.5-point favorites. The over-under sits at 52.5. Detroit is plus 120 on the money line. Raider Jim, your thoughts? Lions at Chiefs.
Yeah, I have that issue again. We're looking at probably, as you said, the best team right now in the NFL, the Detroit Lions, going against the struggling Chiefs. I get it. The Chiefs are at home. No way should they be the favorite in this game.
Mm-hmm.
That's my personal opinion. But hey, that's me. You got the number 1 offense, which is Detroit, going against the number 12 offense, which is Kansas City. And you've got the Detroit defense, which I'm still waiting for them to fall apart like everybody said they were going to do at the beginning of the season. They're looking pretty damn good to me. I think they're going to get to Mahomes. I think they are going to really make him work. He doesn't lose his cool, which is a good thing. He may hurry a throw here and there, but you don't see him go Phillip Rivers and get all emotional.
Yeah.
He just, he does maintain that. He gets on the sidelines. He might bitch out some people, but other than that, he's pretty good as far as leading the team when he's out there. Detroit, they just do one thing. They go out, they score, they win, and they're going to put up some points against the Chiefs. I think they're going to exploit them, move down the field real fast, real quick, real methodical like they do. I like if you're gonna give the Chiefs that, then I'm going to take Detroit, and not even on the money line. I'll take a whole point. Give me the Chiefs, give me the Lions plus 3.5. Over under 51.5. I think you're going to see some points. Patrick, even in a losing cause, is going to be winging that ball. He'll get it into the end zone if he has to, stick it under his shirt and run it in on his own. That's what he's going to do. So I'll go over 51.5.
Yeah, cue the Admiral Akbar meme. This is a trap. And it's 3 weeks in a row. It's the first time the Cowboys haven't been involved in a trap game of the week, betting-wise. I didn't take the trap the first time with Chicago, and I just left it alone. Last week, I followed the Skittle trail. I saw the cage. I saw the banana sundae, and I said, you know what? I bet you that cage isn't going to close. I walked in. The banana sundae was just a piece of plastic, and the cage closed. I did take Dallas in that, or excuse me, it wasn't Dallas. It was the Giants. I take that back. It was the Giants and the Saints. My fault. It was Dallas, Chicago the first time. But Giants and the Saints, I figured, Jackson Dart looks so good. How can the Saints be favored here? And what did they do? They go out and beat them by 12. So, yeah, I fell for the trap last time. I am going to take Kansas City minus 2.5 only because I'm pretty sure that cage is going to close in behind me. No matter how juicy Detroit plus 120 looks, I'm not going to go into the cage.
It's right there. You're the taking.
I know it's right there. It's ringing. It's calling me. There's the fans going. But no, I'm gonna walk away. But in all seriousness, for the Chiefs, obviously one of their biggest issues, I think. I don't know if you saw Raider Jim. Obviously you saw the Trevor Lawrence, last touchdown where he fell down. But I don't know if you saw like the ISO or the kind of long frame of Chris Jones. That legitimately, so they go, he engages with the guard, Lawrence falls down, Jones just stands there, looks at him, Lawrence gets up, runs, Jones realizes, I should probably do something, takes 2 steps to the right, and then just stops again. And now look, I don't know if he would have ever got him, but optically it looks really bad when you see a quarterback. Because look, if Trevor Lawrence doesn't score there, they have no timeouts. The clock is running. Trevor Lawrence is not the smartest quarterback in the world. A lot of things can happen. But instead, they take it in. And it was really, really bad. And that's kind of uncharacteristic for the Chiefs. But again, this seems like a trap. If it looks like a duck, if it quacks like a duck, I'm going to give it duck food. So not for any other reason other than I'm trying to be a little smarter with Vegas. I am going to take Kansas City minus 2.5, not with any real conviction. But I am going to take the over. I do think both of these teams are going to want to air it out. I think both of these teams, this is a big game for Kansas City, definitely. And while I think there are a lot of people that say, oh, maybe not the biggest game for Detroit, I still think Detroit knows, hey, we're going to have to put together a pretty solid number. They do not want to have to go on the road in January. They are a dome team. I don't care if they play in Detroit. They are a dome team. They are not going to want to have to go to Green Bay. They're not going to want to have to go to Philadelphia or, whatever cold weather place you can fill in. I think they know they need to get that 1 seed in order to have a chance to win the NFC. I think it's a big game for them. Both of these offenses open things up. Give me the over 52.5. I can't wait for this game. I'll be honest. I probably won't even bet it just because I just want to be able to enjoy all of it. And I really don't want to have to cheer for Kansas City. So I'm probably definitely going to leave this one alone. But big win for Kansas City. They can do it because they really do need it to stay in the AFC West race going forward. So before we head to Chicago and the Commanders, I meant to talk about the Eagles in my Week 5 thoughts. The Eagles do play tomorrow night. We are recording here on Wednesday. By the time this podcast comes out, that game will be done and dusted. So we don't preview Thursday night games. But look, we lost last week. The Eagles lost last week. I don't want anyone to think that I'm ducking anyone. I will face the music, no doubt about it. But you're not going to like my answer, folks, because what I'm going to say, while I wasn't a fan of the way it happened, I am glad that it happened. This was a team that needed to lose a football game. You cannot sleepwalk through a season going 14-2 or 14-3, whatever the math is these days, and then think you can just flip a switch in January and everything's going to be fine. They were playing pretty much the same football this year as they were last year, and they were 2-2. This year they were 4-0. That was concerning to me. They have yet to play a complete football game. They have yet to play 3 good quarters. It's been 1 good half at best. So with all that being said, I am not concerned. I am very intrigued. And now look, we go out and we lose tomorrow. Concern. Yeah, I'm gonna find that panic button, but I'm not right now. So just my thoughts on the Eagles overall. Obviously, there's some drama and all that stuff, but you know what? That stuff will be there next week too. So let's not take any more time out of week 6 talking about AJ Brown and his diva-ness, because again, it'll be a topic for next week as well.